this is Gregory Bauman. You live in Brooklyn?
Yes,
Yeah.
I live in Brooklyn.
And he makes speakers. The name of your company is Botch Audio. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
All right. And let's see, you give me a little bit of your background. You're an electronics engineer?
Yes. Yeah, I finishing electronic engineering. I got my master degree in Russia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I work a long time in the electronic factory in Russia also.
What kind of electronics?
We made something for military purpose.
Okay. But have you always been an audiophile?
Yeah, well, in 5, like since I've been like 16 years.
Wow. But
Yeah.
being an audiophile in Russia was a whole different thing, right?
Yeah, correct. We got very limited equipment to listen, and we got some Russian equipment, so it was very bad quality, and we try to make something like by yourself. So we use a lot of tricks to improve the existing equipment. Yeah.
So you had to have ingenuity.
Yeah. Yes, we use a lot of stuff to make it myself. Yeah.
So you made amplifiers?
Yeah, we make amplifier. We make sometimes we make own driver. We make speakers. We make everything from nothing. You know.
Right. In Russia.
In Russia, yeah.
Well,
and since I came here, first time like 10 years, I tried to make something for the living. I didn't look for something to do my hobby, my love, like audio. And after a certain time, I decided to come back to my main love in my in my life. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you've been making speakers.
Yeah, and that I find out is in America a lot of most opportunity to make speakers, but it's very hard to make moving from the DIY to commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because a lot of people make nice speakers for yourself, but also I do it for myself, and later I decide to do it for the commercial purpose. But it's very hard. It's very long way, a very hard way to do something for commercial. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
You know, when I started in the audio business in the late '70s, and I went to CES in Las Vegas, and there was a lot of startup companies there, right? Speaker companies, other companies making electronics and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I go next year, and like 3/4 of the companies I saw the previous year were out of business. They weren't there anymore.
Yes,
and then there'd be a whole new bunch of new companies. And then the year after, most of those are gone, and they were replaced by other companies. So yeah, it's hard, really hard to break through. But some do. That's the amazing thing. You know, I remember that I was there the year that Martin Logan, the company making electrostatic speakers, I was there the first year they were showing, and I was like, who is this company making electrostatic speakers? And you know, obviously they stuck around and then they succeeded. So it happens, but it's kind of like a lottery in a way. So you've been selling these speakers for how long?
Like few years.
Yeah.
I started selling here. I make several sales by online through the audio gone. But I decided to, over here in New York, we had big opportunity to compare all the company in America, because a lot of people are living here.
In New York.
In New York,
area, right.
in a big market, and just my main purpose just to show my speakers to my customers. And they want to see the quality and sound and compare to existing speakers, and decided do you want to buy or not buy. But I'm very flexible.
So you'll go to people's homes in this area.
Yeah, I can go bring my speakers. First times they want to attract more people to come in over here to my new showroom in Brooklyn.
Right.
In the storefront, it's Sunset area. If anybody like it, my speakers, you can go. Follow the customer request, so you can bring the speakers to the customer home to listening. A lot of different way. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So the speakers have some. You make a lot of different models, but you're really concentrating on these three. So do they have names? The silver one on the left is called what?
Like Lexington.
Lexington, okay.
Lexington 001 is my favorite speakers because it's very affordable price.
Okay.
And like $2,500. You got like 4 driver. You got 2 woofer, one located in the front, one located in the bottom. And we got to use very rare to use like aperiodic vent system. It looks like a vent, but it's not a vent.
The one on the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
It increase and make bass very tight and articulate. And also in my speakers I use a different way. Instead the regular mid-range, I use like a full range driver.
Right.
Here is like
Actually,
4 inches.
I'll just go over there.
Yeah, and very minimum crossovers. Like we use like 3 element in my speakers, like 2 capacitor and 1 coil. So it also is very you can say like crossover-less speaker, very minimum crossover, minimum
so
element.
The tweeter,
air motion transformer.
Air motion transformer.
Right. And 2 woofer loaded for 1 enclosure. So it's very small footprint.
But where do these drivers come from?
Most of the woofer is coming from very famous company Aurum Cantus.
I never heard of that.
No, it's a lot of company uses. It's like Chinese company, but very top of the line. It's very good quality.
Okay.
And also 2 driver coming from Daytona.
And the tweeter comes from
Daytona, the company. Yeah.
And the woofer?
Woofer is the Aurum Cantus.
Okay. Okay. So in the white speaker?
White speaker, we use the very unique tweeter it's Fostex in Japanese. You make in Japan, you make very limited edition, handmade in Japan. It's very hard to find, very top of the line tweeters. And the white band we modified from the 10 band company, and use a very rare bamboo cone driver.
Okay.
We just remove wither cone and 2 woofer 8 inches aluminum. It got aluminum coil and make from Daytona audio.
Okay, and this last one, the bamboo
Last one is very small. Also, we use 2 drivers from
the same driver.
Same driver, yes. Actually, the same driver, yeah. But use a different enclosure, pure bamboo. It's not plywood. It's a pure bamboo,
Well,
and very good acoustical performance. Yeah.
Well, here's what I can say. I've listened to these speakers before we started making the video, and I think they're really good. They're very open sounding. They're very transparent. The bass is very tight. The bass mid treble balance is really good. No, I'm really impressed. So so you work. This is your store. This room is part of a much bigger store. And you just built this sound room recently, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. A few months ago.
Okay. And so now people, at least in the New York area, can call you or go to the website and get your information and make an appointment to come by. Is that true?
Yes. Yeah. I want people feel free to come in here. It's no appointment needed, so you don't need any obligation. You can come and look like regular store and listen to music without any questions.
Okay.
I think people will feel much more comfortable to compare to go audio. A lot of audio store located in home based. And
rather than trying to sell the speakers out of your house.
Yes, the houses. Yes, some people feel like uncomfortable, but over here, just come in to listen. We located first floor. You can just open door and come in. Yeah, no any question, no obligation. Just come in to check its sound, and that's it.
This is really interesting. I admire your approach. You're very brave.
Oh,
we should talk about the cabinets. So you actually have somebody making the cabinets for you, right?
Yeah, we have some. Actually, I have people who just help me to make cabinet, but most of the job I do it by myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just I am not alone, but some people help me do it cabinet. Also, I do some guy who do painting job. Actually, I have some. See, you see the my big one. I call my Tribeca. I call it white glossy. But to compare any company famous, I can do custom made. I can do any finish.
You can do any finish. Okay.
Yeah, some guys is from the Nevada order me a champagne metallic finish. I make him sell, but
nice.
he was more concerned about the finish to the sound.
Well, it works that way sometimes.
So I can do it any type finish. Like some big company get like leather base cabinet. So I like semi-custom. I can do. I also can do it any speakers for the customers for his request for like.
Okay.
I can do it. Not exactly this one. I can do it like a bigger one or smaller one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So
I can use any driver for if people don't want to like use this my driver. They click on I don't want to use like very famous driver from the Europe. I can do it also this one.
You're open to suggestion.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. But the bamboo one, that's always in bamboo, or you could do that in a painted finish as well?
Yes, I can do it the same paint finish, yeah.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we've done it. Actually, did we leave out anything we should talk about?
Yeah.
We're good? Okay. Okay, so my name's Steve Guttenberg. This is the Audiophiliac Daily Show. My guest today is Greg Bellman. He's got this nice little shop here in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. Sunset Park, right?
Yeah, Sunset Park,
Brooklyn. If you're in the New York area, you can drop by, call, check out his website, and this is good. I'm glad I came.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.